What's up, everybody? Crash here. Welcome back to Crash Against the Spread, where we talk about sports from a betting perspective. It is Monday, September 23rd, and we have two Monday Night Football games to talk about. Weird week again in the NFL. A lot of teams still don't know who they are just yet. Either they started off slow and came on strong in the next game, or they blazing offense and then cooled off already. So a lot of stuff happening, and I'm not talking about my Saints. That was just a good defensive game from both teams, so not even going there. But we weren't expecting the Browns to lose to the Giants. We weren't expecting the Lions to beat the Cardinals. At least I wasn't. Rams and 49ers are both super injured, so the Broncos beat the Bucks. A lot of games are, going a little bit differently than on paper, so... going into Monday night, thinking about that in the first game up, we got Jacksonville and Buffalo. I do like Buffalo. I do like Buffalo minus the 5, but Jacksonville is one of those teams who we don't really know who they are yet. They are 0-2, losing to Miami in the first game. They did cover as 3.5-point underdogs. If you had a 3.5, they lost 17-20. Last minute field goal. Was it last minute field goal? I can't remember. But I think it was a field goal at the end. Can't remember if Jacksonville had time to get down the field or not. Then they lost one to Cleveland last week. And as Cleveland goes on, that doesn't seem like a very good loss there, to a competitive team. So not really sure who they are. In this game here against a Buffalo team that looked like they came out a little sluggish against the Cardinals, but the second half came back to win that game and then took care of business against Miami last Thursday in the game that Tua got hurt. They were in control of the whole game before Tua got hurt, so his injury didn't have anything to do with why they won. It more had something to do with what he was trying to do to win the game for his team. So they're playing dominant football, and I think they're week 3 a little more focused and battle tested than the Jaguars. The Jaguars don't seem ready for the moment. So I would say the Bills are going to get a big lead and probably control the game for the rest of the time. So I would say the under should be the play, but garbage time touchdowns if Jaguars are really, really down is the scary thing. So Bills minus 5.5 is what I'm going to be for the first game. Second game up, we got the Commanders and the Bengals. That one's on ABC at 8:15. First one is on ESPN at 7:30. We got Joe Burrow versus Jaden Daniels, two LSU quarterbacks. In this one, I'm on the Bengals. I don't see a situation where the Commanders win this game. They just came off a game with the Giants where they scored 7 field goals. They weren't able to punch it in versus the Giants. And although the Giants do have a good defense, I think the Bengals are at 0-2, going to be playing with their hair on fire. And I don't know if Washington is going to be able to get in versus them either. So I would lean towards Cincinnati at this big number also, and more towards the under. I don't think Cincinnati is going to score 40 points, but I'm not sure how many Washington is going to be able to contribute. So that's where I'd be leaning towards this game. So I guess my two picks are going to be Cincinnati minus 7 and the Bills minus 5.5. Real chalky, real favorite heavy. So lock those in. Let's get this money. 6-3 on the weekend so far. Let's try to wrap it up in the green. So see you back tomorrow for the Tuesday morning quarterback show.